Did you know that the largest city in the world by population is in fact right here in Chongqing, China? And so when there are this many people living in a city, I think a good place to start will be the metro, because it's going to have to be pretty robust to move everybody, as well as there's a certain feature that I think might impress you, because it definitely impresses me, and I've never seen anything like it. So let's go check the metro. All right, so we start our journey today on line 2. Oh, and look at that. There's actually a mall underground. Pretty neat. And so I guess the station is under the mall, because we are going down and down and down some more. Oh, and here's the full map. So it looks like it has 11 lines, if I count correctly, and what looks like hundreds of stations. And if you can believe it, this map actually shows us the price. So we are here. The first couple stations are 2 yuan. If you go a little further, it goes to 3 yuan. And if you go a little further, it goes to 4 or 5 or 6 yuan. So pretty clever map to show us the price, as well as the whole layout. And the maximum price is 7, says Ivana. Yeah, which is pretty affordable. So the most it'll cost you is less than the American dollar. Not bad. And so it's a pretty huge station. Let's jump off to the side here and figure out if we can buy some tickets. Looking for the English button. Do, 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 do.
English. There you go.
Got it.
We're doing line 2.
So we click line 2.
We're going to Liziba.
Liziba. Number of people, 2. 2 pieces.
Yeah,
2 pieces. There you go.
4 yuan.
4 yuan. Pretty good price, let me tell you. Okay, so the cash is not working. Try QR code. Come on, Alipay. Come on, Alipay. Our Alipay is like 50-50. It's got a big personality, our Alipay.
What? It's new card.
Nah, no good. Darn. Liziba.
Liziba station.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shoshe.
Okay, not bad. So the machine was a fail, but the lady was a win.
Yes.
Let's get on the train. I'm in. Got it. Okay, so we're through security and we're through the gates, and in true China fashion, the subway, whole station everywhere has no garbage and no graffiti, and it's very clean. And at this point, I've lost track of how many levels we've went underground. But what I do know is we are going to Liziba 07. So this train. So we're on the train now, and look at this. The digital sign has English, which is quite nice for me.
We're outside. Look at
I guess
this.
we changed elevation pretty quick, but now we're up in the air.
Yeah.
We're way up in the air too.
Wow.
Oh, that was unexpected, no? We were like 3 or 4 stories underground, and now we're like 2 above ground.
Right.
Okay, nice.
Look at this.
桃花源站到了，右侧车门打开前，请不要触摸车门，以防加伤。This station is 桃花源。Doors will open on the right. 请配合监督。举报电话68002222。大兴宫站到了，右侧车门打开前，请不要触摸车门。
All right, so we've made it to our destination. Sort of funny that so often on a train ride, Ivana and I are in a tunnel, in a black tube.
Right.
And we still enjoy doing metro reviews, but this one is like part public transportation and part scenic viewing train.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we're above the road, we're near the water with the skyline. Just incredible. And you'll notice as we come into this train stop here, there's like a viewership platform over here where everyone is crowded around looking at something. As we were coming in, we realized what they're looking at is in fact our train. So let's go down there and see what they're checking out, because I think our train just did something special. And so now we can see what all the fuss is about. If you can believe it, the train Ivana and I just took went right in the side of this residential building. And if the sign over there is true, which I would think it is, the structural support system for the train and the apartment complex are two separate structures, and so there's no vibration, there's no noise, and it's completely silent if you're in your apartment. So you can imagine someone is eating dinner or something in their apartment and a train goes right over top of their head and they don't even know it. Which is pretty impressive, because honestly I grew up in Canada where one of my closest friends had a house with a backyard, and behind his backyard was a field, and behind the field was a train. And it was probably 250 meters from his house, but when that train went across the tracks, you could hear it clear as day. So Chongqing is a special sort of city, because typically people go to the train station and they take it on the way to the tourist attraction. But as you can see here, in Chongqing, the train station is the tourist attraction. There are hundreds, probably more like thousands of people here just to see the train go inside the apartment.
That's funny, eh?
And I guess they were built at the same time. This was their intention, was to build this kind of amazing thing. And people are all out ready to see it. Chongqing is a different kind of city, a special kind of city, because after all of our metro reviews, of which we've done probably 10 or 15 countries, we've never seen something like this. There it goes, right in the side of the apartment. People are in there getting ready for work or making breakfast, and they don't even know that, I don't know, 500 people on a massive train just went over their head. Pretty special. Something I've never seen before. Chongqing is a unique city, to say the least. Oh, check it out. Television on the bus. And we got front row seats. Not bad. Never saw that before. Cat videos. Pretty good bus ride, no? Funny cat videos. Check it out. All the school kids have the same jacket. It's like a school uniform, but it's a winter coat. They all have it. We've seen 5 or 6 of them. It's almost like a
Harry Potter.
Yeah, like the robes. They're all wearing the same jacket. Yeah, that's so cool. Look, another one. Wow. Let's give credit to the Three Gorges Museum for clearly having the budget, because this place is massive and every exhibit is different than the previous one. They've got artifacts on every wall, including sometimes even beneath your feet. So we're learning a lot. This museum is massive and very well funded. And so I guess China built this absolutely massive hydroelectric dam equipped with a boat elevator, which is pretty cool. And in the process, they displaced 1 million people out of their homes because of the water level rising. And so I think this can provide a little bit of insight to the mindset here in China, because I feel like in Canada, if there was a proposal to build a dam that would displace 1 million people, we would scrap the project and not build it, because it would be unfair in our view to the people living there. Whereas I guess the perspective is in China that people are encouraged to sacrifice for the greater good, and that's sort of their perspective. And so speaking of perspective, this is a pretty familiar view here. Ground level and a bunch of tall buildings. You can see a subway entrance here and everybody going about their day here in Chongqing. But what's incredible is if we walk across this platform here and get to the far railing over there, we'll see that we are in fact 22 stories in the air. And so the elevators on the far side say ground floor, and you can go up from the ground floor, and the elevators over here say 22nd floor.
Yes, that's
And
right.
you just walk straight across. Because Chongqing is built on this sort of sloped mountainscape, the ground floor becomes the 22nd floor. And so you can add this to the list of things that are very unusual tourist attractions here in Chongqing, because a lot of people come here to take photos. It's sort of an eerie feeling when you're looking at cars driving on the street and you walk a little further and you're 22 stories in the air. It feels like the cars are driving on top of the buildings, even though the ground is over there. So it's sort of confusing.
Oh my goodness, it is actually kind of scary. Scary. Look at Steve.
And so the building that I'm walking on top of right now, at least some of the levels, are a parking garage. And so it's the first time in my life as a tourist I've went to check out and get some video of a parking garage. I think a lot of the locals here are probably not impressed with this. They're very used to it, but there's tons of people around taking photos and videos. And I guess what they've done is they've built the top of this building from the ground way down there. They've built it up with the intention of making it the same level as the ground over here. And so in the end, the 22nd floor becomes the ground floor. You could hop on an elevator back there, go up to the 22nd floor, walk out on the ground over here, and then go on the subway. The 22nd floor has a subway stop. And so yet another totally unique attraction here in Chongqing. I think Chongqing might be the most unique city we've been to. In terms of the infrastructure, in terms of the layout.
Yes.
It's one of the most unique places we've been.
Yes, very kind of well thought, but kind of bizarre at the same time. Like, who thought of this? Why not we built this bridge? Why not we, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of smart.
I'll tell you what, add this to the list of things that are unique about Chongqing. It always feels like the sun's about to go down. Look at the sky right now. It doesn't look like it's twilight, like it's 5 or 6 p.m. and the sun's about to go down. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon.
It's the foggy city.
It's the foggy city. The weather is always kind of hazy. You never even get a shadow. I haven't seen my shadow once in Chongqing.
True.
There's no sunlight.
No shadow.
It's a very eerie place. Sometimes kind of mysterious, right? Holy jumping. That's not big portions, Ivana.
I know, it's so big.
How big the bowl is.
That's sweet potato.
Sweet potato? Okay, good.
You like it?
Yeah. So, introducing Gaowei,
Oh,
Say hello.
our new friend, taking us around and showing us some secrets of Chongqing.
Yes. Just having lunch.
welcome to Chongqing.
Thank
thank
you.
you. All right, so the pork is breaded and then fried and then steamed. So the texture is kind of amazing. It goes really nice with rice. It's kind of like melt in your mouth, quite soft, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like falls apart. Quite nice, right? And then this is the stir-fried beef, which watch out because
Oh, chili.
Chongqing food spicy.
And this is not even that spicy yet.
For me, it's spicy. Woo! You like spicy food?
But like Ivana, sometimes it goes to my stomach, right? So I prefer to have something mild.
Mild. Very nice.
But this one, I think it's quite mild for
Yes,
the
yes.
for the foreigners.
I think so.
I'm sweating.
And the fish soup, it's very good. I don't know what kind of fish this is.
It's white meat, so that usually means it's good for me. You guys know me, I don't love fish, so... Oh,
Very good.
Tender.
Yeah, very
tender. When I like fish, it doesn't taste like fish. So this one I like.
Yeah.
It just tastes like nice, soft meat. Like I said, very tender.
Yeah. Nice.
And so a good pit stop. Whew. Before we jump on the night cruise, which could be a highlight. So let's eat and then we'll go. Wow. We have a breakthrough. This is some good tofu. Is this tofu Chongqing food or just Chinese food?
Chongqing food.
Chongqing food.
Wow.
No, I mean, I realize the people here, they like they like the beans products.
Ah, yes. Sorry for that.
It's mighty fine tofu.
And it has green chili on top.
Yeah, there's something crunchy, like a little chickpea. That's
Yeah.
crunchy.
Yeah.
It's the first time I enjoyed eating tofu.
Really?
I don't really like tofu, but this one's good.
Yeah.
The
it's
green
very
chili
soft.
is so good.
Look at this.
The problem is
It's hard to.
my chopstick skills are not the best for this. I'm slipping through,
It's hard to eat with
but
chopsticks.
it's good food.
Very soft.
Also,
I love the green chili.
there's definitely some Szechuan pepper. I'm getting a tingly face.
Oh.
Slowly but surely.
Nice.
Hot mouth, tingly face. All right. a little bit of mid-meal dessert here. This is fried sticky rice with brown sugar inside.
Yeah.
Crunchy on the surface,
Oh,
but
man.
sweet inside.
How could it be bad?
It's good, right?
It was good.
Inside. There is the brown sugar. Very nice.
Listen, 5-star food.
Yeah, everything.
What was your favorite dish, Ivana?
I think the fish soup. It's very good.
Fish was good.
Tofu also good.
This is your favorite?
No, I was inclined to say the beef, but it's kind of burning me up. I think the pork chop with the unique texture
Pork?
from the fried and steamed is quite nice.
Yeah. Everything's
stuff.
good. Oh, we like different stuff.
So we like everything, actually. We highlighted all 4 in our favorites.
Nice.
I'm glad that you like it.
Yeah, good. Thank
Very
you.
good.
And so if you guys remember, last time we were at UNQIUE Cave, our heads exploded at the building with the lights on it, and we noticed the boats on the water that were all lit up. And so we've decided to jump on one of those boats for a night cruise. Now, first things first, as we walk down the street here, we see a bit of this building poking out around the corner. And as we walk a little further, it reveals itself to look very similar to the one in Singapore, which we coincidentally saw like 2 months ago. And in fact, it is built by the same company. So this building here is actually called the Raffles Building. And if my memory of the Singaporean museum serves correct, I believe Raffles is a British guy who actually founded Singapore.
Yes.
And so I think the one in Singapore is quite a bit bigger, but this one's got an amazing light show on it. And this is probably not the first time someone said this, but it looks like something right out of a movie. It's so big and amazing. It's like, wow, human beings are capable of a lot. It's pretty awesome to admire. And so next, let's go jump on the boat for a night cruise. Let's go. So Ivana and I were a bit nervous. What if we can't find the boat? Because it's nighttime and we have to find boat number 7. But it turns out our boat is the one with the massive 7 on it. So it could not be easier to find. And I feel like I'm entering the Titanic or something with the chandeliers and all the nice white chairs. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned Titanic. That boat did sink. What I mean is fancy. I mean, it's fancy. Like with the spiral staircase and things. I didn't mean we'll have the same fate as the Titanic. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys.
Look at that. That's another boat is passing by.
This is awesome. I love it already. We haven't even left the dock yet. I already love it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. And what's more impressive, the ball here or that bridge way in the background? Watch the bridge in the background. It's amazing, right? It looks like the bridge is moving.
Cool.
Awesome.
Oh, look at that. We didn't realize we got a VIP ticket. We got our own little area here, which includes snacks. We get some snacks here, drinks and fruits. And some crackers, I think.
And so we'd like to take this time to give a huge thank you to Chongqing as well as Reporterfy Media. They hooked us up with these VIP tickets today. Chongqing is how we met Gaowei from earlier today. You'll see him in upcoming videos. And Reporterfy Media is a Canadian guy, shout out, named Alex, who's been living in Chongqing for I guess something like 4 years now. And so it's been nice to be kind of partnered with them. They've been opening some doors for us and helping us out as we try and show the beauty of Chongqing to the world, which is evidently pretty easy to do because it's pretty beautiful skyline. So big thanks to Chongqing and Reporterfy Media, and I think we're about to take off. So let's go. I mean, look at that. Something special with the bridge, with the train, with the Raffles Tower rolling in the background. What a shot. And we're off. Now, unfortunately, it started raining, so we've all moved under the roof here, but this, for me, is no problem because I'm so grateful to be here and the views are so beautiful that I say the wetter the better. No problem. Oh my gosh. Talk about ride of a lifetime. Can you guys see it? There's a cable car dangling way up there. Wow, that would be another opportunity for some great footage. I thought the boat tour was the best thing you could do, but the cable car might be something we should look into. It looks amazing up there.
Steve.
so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to pick out my favorite building or my favorite thing. It's impossible. This one is amazing. I don't know what it looks like a boat or an iceberg or something. Obviously the ruffle stands out. We even saw the one earlier that looked a bit like the Twin Towers in Malaysia, KL. But I think my favorite has been the bridges so far. The way the bridges look like they're kind of animated, like they're moving with the shooting lines and the waves. But almost impossible to say what the favorite is because everywhere you look is 5-star. Let's be clear, 6-star. I say it because I mean it, 7-star boat cruise.
So cool. And the Hongya Cave area just appeared behind it.
I think we're about to go to the crown jewel, the sort of main event of the boat cruise, and my mind is already blown before we even get that far. So buckle up because it's gonna get spicy here in Chongqing.
Oh.
You're not kidding, Ivana. The traditional architecture with the modern lighting, such a good idea. It looks so incredible. Tell you what, it's really nice to admire something that's been done correctly, and it's even more impressive when the thing you're admiring you didn't even know was possible. Because I've never seen a city so lit up and so modern and so futuristic, and yet when I see it for the first time I go, yeah, this is exactly the way it's supposed to be done. This is the perfect example of what a night cruise under the lights should be. Everywhere you look is impressive and amazing, and I'm almost speechless. And so, in conclusion, yet another thing to love about travel. Because to be clear, the weather was not great. It's still raining now. But because Ivana and I have this short, limited time, this 144-hour visa, we just chose to enjoy the moment and be grateful. And we definitely did enjoy because, like I said, 7-star night cruise. And so I think this is a good skill to practice and a good muscle to build because you can take what I said and sort of apply it to all of life. We have this limited time in this life on this planet, and we have a lot to be grateful for. And so when adversity comes, whether it's something small like the weather or something big, we should choose to approach it with a positive mind and be grateful and be optimistic.
When you become this wise.
And I am certainly grateful to be here in Chongqing. So stay tuned for more Chongqing videos because one of the best cities to vlog in. Everything is interesting and the lights are so bright you don't even need an external light on your GoPro. Sun goes down and the footage is still crisp.
Yes.
I love this city, and so later,
bye,
skaters. I'm upside down and you're subscribing, be honest.